Wake Up, Season 2, Episode 9. The Dare, Tsukishima's Point of View. Friday afternoon, after classes. I was first at the gym. I'm getting too anxious, not gonna lie. The game's gonna be in a few minutes. After our tutorial this Wednesday, Tadashi blew up outside Shoyo's house. I was able to turn the headphones mic off for that few seconds I got to talk to Shoyo. I knew well enough that he wouldn't notice. I never used my phone for social media and texting too, since I was aware that he was able to do something to hack my phone. But he had another device attached to the headphone I had no idea about. A camera. He saw me holding Shoyo's hands the time I turned off the headphones mic. He didn't hear what I said, but he saw me reach out for Shoyo's hands. Why the hell did I not think of that camera? Baka Tsukishima K. Baka. Tadashi was fuming that time. I had to literally drag him away from Shoyo's house. Before he left my house that night, he glared at me and repeated his threats. I know everything was doing well with my brother Akiteru and my parents, since I haven't received any emergency call from them. Akiteru called me that morning though. Discreetly told me that everything with them was fine. My brother's so hard-headed. I specifically said no calling me. Anyway, at least Tadashi didn't take that negatively. Akiteru could always get away with his acting skills. I haven't heard anything bad happening to my teammates, too. But we were told that the school would be requiring higher grades for the players. We can probably manage that. I can deal with that. I haven't heard anyone getting hurt. Maybe because I got to follow all of Tadashi's requests ever since the talk at the park last Sunday. Except that time at Shoyo's house. I haven't seen Tadashi since yesterday. I should have been happy about that, but I wasn't. I don't like not knowing what he's up to. Today, during morning practice, I got a message from him. Told me he was coming with a few friends to Karasuno this afternoon. He said something about having a game. That the game would make him stay or leave. I didn't even notice that Kageyama and Shoyo were already in front of me. I stood from the gym's entrance stairs. Hey, are you okay? Shoyo was behind Kageyama, but I could see his eyes moving from side to side. Why is Kageyama suddenly wanting a conversation with me? I can't keep my eyes off Shoyo being uncomfortable in front of me. I'm okay. Is Shoyo okay? Kageyama looked behind him to check on Shoyo and ruffled his hair. Hey Sho, wanna tell Tsukishima what happened? Shoyo looked at Kageyama, shaking his head. Just tell him. I think it's fine. Kageyama turned to face me. He can talk to you, right? He just wants to thank you. I'm really not getting why Kageyama's being all smiley with me today. Of course. What is it about? Shoyo's face lit up. Really? I can talk to you. Well, okay then. I passed the exam. I freaking aced it, K. I missed Shoyo's smile that way. All the anxiousness I was feeling before they arrived were erased instantly. I wanted to hug him so bad. Like really, really bad. But I'm not sure I can right now. I haven't seen Tadashi, but I'm not sure if he gave up his obsession with me just yet. I ruffled Shoyo's hair. That's the least I could do right now. His eyes closed when my hand touched his hair and opened just when I pulled my hand out. Kageyama placed a hand on my shoulder and tapped it twice before he went into the gym. Shoyo ran after him. My eyes followed the two, but my feet did not move an inch. Did Shoyo say anything to Kageyama? Anyway, as long as no one's getting hurt, fine by me. Just then I heard footsteps coming near. My brows furrowed when I turned to see him. Tadashi. He was walking in between two other males. One has dark hair and golden eyes. The other has blonde hair, blue eyes and glasses. Around our age. The three stopped right in front of me. Hey, Tadashi, may we come in? I'm actually not sure if you're allowed to. Tadashi snorted. I really don't care though. We already got inside school premises, if you haven't noticed. Daichi and Sugawara arrived and looked at the three visitors. I was informed about this Tsukishima. I think someone from these three knows the principal or something. Looks like Sugawara didn't like them one bit. His arms were crossed over his chest, eyes staring at Tadashi. Mama mode was obviously on. But his eyes shifted from Tadashi's side to me more than twice. What the? You really look like twins. Except for the eye color. I saw Tadashi smirk before he turned to the blonde guy beside him. Hajime, lips. Now. The blonde turned to face Tadashi with a smirk, cupped Tadashi's chin and kissed him passionately. I rolled my eyes at the sight. The Hajime guy even pulled Tadashi closer to him using his hand on Tadashi's right waist. Looks like the Hajime guy was really into Tadashi. The dark-haired guy beside them looks like he was enjoying what he was seeing. He even stepped closer behind Tadashi and placed his hand on Tadashi's left waist. Well, I don't really care. Geez, Tadashi. Spare Karasuno from seeing whatever you're doing. Do you really have to stay? You look like you don't need to be here. Tadashi released himself from the blonde immediately and removed both guys' hands from his waist. The blonde and raven-haired males glared at me, probably irritated that I ruined what they were doing. Tadashi looked dead straight into my eyes. 3-on-3 volleyball, Tsukishima K. You and those two guys, you were within the hospital that first night I saw you again. I already have my team. Me, Hajime and Kuroba. I win, and you leave Karasuno. Stay with me. You win, and I leave you alone. I smirked at the thought. Shoyo, me and Kageyama. You sure about my team, Tadashi? Question is, can you handle mine?